Hey guys, what's going on? My name is XCaliber, and we are here in XCaliber's Anvil Build Series Season 6, Session 4. Session 4. Session 4? Session 4. I never know. What's up, Dragon? What's going on? HP Drifter, how are you? Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, so... Hey, Pug. Slaying a lot, what's up? Yeah, so, last night we did some building. Jumped out of 7 days, jumped in the anvil, felt like building. Ended up building the beginning of a really cool HV here for Alpha 10, which is this guy right here. Currently unnamed hover vessel that I've been picking at for the past day. Did some more work on it earlier this morning. Really coming along well. Really happy with it. So I kind of spawned all, not all, but some of my hover vessels over the time that I've been building. Basically, just some different stuff. All these fairly current. The Shuriken, the Gunblade Tomahawk, the Falcneven. Dragon with the bits, thank you, sir. Let's get it started. The very odd Labrys. The Labrys was interesting in theory, but not the smartest design as far as placement of turrets and stuff. But I was trying to do something different. It's all right. Not great. It's a little weird if I'm being honest, but it's cool. HMMHV, of course, which is what inspired me to start building this guy. And then, of course, the Matic and the K-Bar tac tool. Of course, there's others. The Heavy Assault, the Land Assault, the Eco, not the Eco, what's it called? What's that thing called? The EOD, the Super Tool, yeah. But whatever, I like to have the old things I build just so I could look at how I solve some issues. But yeah, this has been coming along pretty well. Now you notice I did swap out the cockpit with the I guess called the J Randall cockpit. I mean, it's the one he always uses, right? It just looks better. The other one looked a little weird, and then I didn't like the view range because it had the things in the way and it was kind of blocking a lot of the view. It's nice. It's just a full view here, which is something I don't always provide in my HVs, so I think it's good that we're doing this for that. Yeah, exactly. Max visibility. And it fits. And it looks good. It just makes the design look a little bit sleeker here. So I'll take a walk around and you'll kind of get an idea of what we've done so far. I did take Sig's he made a point that I had the rockets in the front. I should have had the miniguns in the front because that's the first thing the POI is going to hit. So I did switch that. So thanks for that point there, Sig. Very well taken. Yeah, just some little accent stuff. Now I did add this last night, which just changes it dramatically because I didn't have that before, and it just kind of looked weird with the hips coming out in the back without kind of having a good solid connection to the base of the fuselage. So I think that looks a lot better. Back here, still working on the shaping overall and everything, but it's coming along really well. It's got a really big stance in the back. Of course, you would remove this and put the drill turret. You'd remove this and put the multi-turret. Now, I did have the artillery turret right here, and I still do. You still remove this, and you can put the artillery turret. But what I did is I added a drone hatch. So I was a little frustrated because I couldn't find a good place for the drone hatch. I had it here, and it was just kind of weird. It was like susceptible to too much damage, and it was pretty thin. So I put it here, and it's actually two of these, and it's 200 hit points, which is the same as one block. It's not the greatest thing, but it's okay. I think it's okay. So we're gonna do that. I might do a door on this side even, but we're gonna have some hit points. But this way, in the center, it gives you the ability to jump up and deploy your drone in early game. So this way, you know, you can gather, you can do things you need to do without leaving this and getting killed by spiders or something. So because this is level 10, I'm giving you that option in your mid-level play. Now, after, you know, you've gotten up to 20 and you're ready for that artillery turret, all you got to do is just take out the frame of this, which is a 5x5, and take out the doors and put the artillery turret in there. So it still upgrades to level 20. It's just I'm giving you that function, whereas normally it would just be sitting there and be solid block. So it's fine. You know, the amount of times that my HV has been damaged on the top is probably like 0. I mean, it just doesn't happen. They take the artillery turret and then they go for other things. The only time you're gonna be susceptible to damage, random damage, is when you're in PvP. But in PvE, everything targets. Everything has a target, and you know, unless you have a generator behind it, or you know, something to that effect, you're not gonna run into issue where just random blocks are gonna go missing or whatever. Unless it's trying to go through something. And that's not going to really happen from above. So at least that's never happened to me. So I'm not going to stress too much about that. And I like that added function. So we're going to go in here and you're going to get a look at what I've done inside. Hey, Semp, what's up, man? So far we've done... I've pretty much put all the function here. Still got a lot of decorating to do. Still got a little bit of added function to probably put in here and stuff. But for the most part, I've put all the function in here. So you got the cockpit. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, so we'll start over here. I did give you a space to get into the external cockpit from inside. You have that. That's from both ends there. I don't know why I just did that because of symmetry. Otherwise, you know, we'll have some fancy LCD art that I'm gonna steal from. Let's steal it from one of those CVs. I don't remember which CV I'm supposed to steal it from. One of the CVs from the stream. I'll remember. It's alright. So, yeah, you got the cockpit. So we still got to dress things up. I really like... This is my new favorite block, is this... I love these freaking blocks. They're just so freaking useful. These little things right here. It's so great, because I'm able to do that and then just go to the regular ramp, and it just looks so cool. Because there's so many times I actually do that with the flat ramps, but, you know, it's on the outside of it. This just takes up one block. I still have these blocks right here, so that is just so useful. Yeah, I love it. Basic stuff, you know, you got the armor locker. I like these boxes, how you can put them vertically and they look really nice. O2 station, fridge, some piping work. We've got 2 constructors here, some O2 tanks, some more fridges. Giving you 3 fridges on this, some more cargo, and then you have the core, you have the pentaxid tank, and you have the warp drive. Sorry, the shields. Now, I'm going to be removing this to make it level 10, but I've given you the space with the shield so that, you know, when you get this thing, it's going to, you know, I'll probably write shield or something in here, and you know that you could just put the shield in there, and once you get the zirconium in a restroom, because I don't want people to have to find zirconium in a restroom before they can get this thing at level 10. That's kind of so that'll be there. Yeah, and then just another box. I like to put a bunch of boxes. People want to put their guns, meds, fuel, stuff like that you don't want to have in the big system. Now, we do have some pretty decent cargo in this thing. You've got 2 ore and wood boxes with 15,000 cargo in each side. So, yeah, that's freaking awesome. And then up here, you have the ammo box, 2,000, which is plenty. May expand that a little bit. If I could maybe get a little bit more into there, I will, but 2,000's not bad, just for rockets, mill, and eventually plasma and artillery, but, you know, you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to carry around an entire arsenal. Just slowly, you know, and then, hey, you can just put some in these other boxes and just transfer it over when you need more. I think that's more than fine. I am gonna fix some of this piping here because I had to cut this off. It was this one all the way across because I put that drone hatch in. I gotta fix that. This is some kind of blank space here. I might add some function into these sides because it's really right now it's blocking the generators. What I want to do though is I want to go in and I want to do a performance test of this thing and make sure that we got enough performance in here. Now I do notice here that my reverse thrust is actually more than my forward thrust, which is kind of nuts. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. That might be a bad thing. So let's, yeah, without further ado, let's jump into survival real quick. And I did want you guys to get a comparison of the sizes of this versus. Now it's right in the middle. It's a little bit bigger than the HMMHV, and because of that, it's a little bit more costly. Not too much. Not too much. It's still pretty affordable. Ignore the Arrestrum and Zircosium, but yeah, about 1,400 iron. The copper's 13. So it's about 300-400 resources more expensive than HMMHV, but of course it's not nearly as big. Well, it's about as long. It's definitely not as tall. This has a lot more armor. This is all combat steel and stuff, so you can see the price is well 3 times as much. So it's a good mid-level build here. I'm gonna jump into a survival game room. This thing out. Oh, we were testing out the Talon blade with the shields. So yeah. Whoop. So we're gonna do a bunch of tests here. We're basically gonna test the shields. We're gonna see if the power is okay with the shields and everything, and then we're gonna do a basic movement test. Let's see how it performs. I gotta put a ventilator in this thing. I guarantee I'll like forget that. I think there's some other random things I don't have in here that I need to put in here. So what else? Pentax did. Alright, so currently we're at 7 hours and 50 minutes. Shields are off. My defense and assault turrets are engaged. All thrust and engines are now in. Why weren't those engaged before? Alright, I have to figure that out. Alright, doing some side strafing here. Now, I have to remember this. Shut up! Oh my god, that's freaking annoying. I gotta, you gotta remember that all these thrusters can be upgraded to the large tier 2s. And you can't escape the freaking gig. Why don't they get rid of that twig? I don't understand. Do they not know that there's this twig that just pisses people off every day, all day? They gotta know that. I feel like maybe they don't know that. They can't know that and still keep that in the game. There's no way they know. Tell somebody. Because it's just freaking ridiculous. There's no way. I mean, come on. Yeah, so these thrusters can all be upgraded to the tier 2s using your multi-tool. You would just have to take out the shutters and just do a direct upgrade of all of them. They're all you can view them all, you can see them all, so it's an easy upgrade. But the way it performs right now, because I assume that I give you that option to upgrade, but I guarantee you like 2/3 of the people using this are never gonna upgrade anything. Probably gonna move on to something bigger or whatever, right? So I want to make sure that this thing performs as is. And then if you want to carry it to endgame, if you want to upgrade it to combat steel, you are gonna need that extra thrust to cover all that. So your vertical mountain here. Oh yeah, all day. All day. Where you at, crazy? All freaking day. We're doing like record-breaking freaking barrel rolls here, like nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good mountain. You don't always see a mountain like that. That's a good freaking mountain. All right. So yeah, this is Hardened Steel. As you can see, I did just take a hit earlier. Damage. There. Now, with this build, as you saw, for those of you who saw me begin it, I've done the thrusters in a different way than I normally do. Normally I do the side thrust in the middle here, inward, but I've done it outward, stay compatible with future patches. Because I'm hearing things like you have to have the entire exhaust exposed, and I don't want to. Yeah. I want to start building things that are gonna retain passes. All right, let's go and reapply the turrets here, just so we get a positive power rating. Now we're gonna turn the shields on, and that's gonna charge up. See how power treats us. I don't see power usage there, 52%. With the shields on, charging, and multiple thrusters engaged, pretty much all thrusters are engaged right now, forward, backward, this side, and my power usage isn't going past 52. Which tells me that I'm good. Now, there are ore and wood boxes in because I'm heavily going to be using this to mine with the drill turret, so I went ahead and did ore wood boxes. So as you know, that does not affect with weights and volume, so I don't really have to worry about this thing being able to carry the weight, but I assume that it probably would be okay. Now we'll do that test just because I like testing everything. So we're gonna go inside here. We're gonna swap these out for regular cargo boxes. Shields are engaged, so I can't do that. Alright. So now we're gonna grab a bunch of Promethium there. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we're at our max 15,000. Let's go on this side. 15,000. Alright. Turn the shields on. Alright, so max cargo. This thing still moves. It is a little sluggish, but I'm still strafing. I'm still moving. See if I could get up a map here. It's gingerly going up the mountain, but it's going up the mountain. I'm happy with that. That's max tonnage. That's a lot of ore. Moving it back to where you gotta move it back to. That's POIs. Whatever. It's full. It's doing its job. So happy. All right. Let's look at power usage stuff here. Now if we turn off engines, that turns off all thrusters, hover engines, and RCS. Now that's given us 236 minutes. 4 hours of standby time. That's with the shields and obviously you would maintain, probably turn off assault mode. You would maintain defense mode. About 4 hours of standby time with the shields on. Turn the shields off, and it almost doubles. Goes to about 7. So I don't know. I don't know what the best strategy would be based on gameplay. I guess if you're in a multiplayer server, like even a PvE multiplayer server, and you want to keep that stuff in the fridge cold, I probably need to add some more fuel tanks. The problem is I don't have too much space to do that. I don't have any more space to do that. I'll have to really look. But even if I can squeeze a couple in there, it's not going to triple. So I don't know. I don't know how many. The majority of the people that are using this are using it in single player. Using it in single player, when you leave the game, your time stops. It's not like you have to worry about it. You know what I mean? 8 hours is more than enough time. Look at this little guy. More than enough time to worry about. So should be fine. But I probably will try to squeeze a couple more fuel tanks in here just to be sure. But yeah, I'm happy with the shields. I'm happy with the power. I'm happy with the cargo hauling capacity. Yeah, survival test. Yeah, exactly. So now it's really about making it pretty, and then putting a ventilator so we can get some oxygen in the day. Dragon got his coffee mug today. Now I'm freaking jealous. I need to get mine going. All right, so let's get rid of the thing there, and let's look at our cost. All right, so now we're back down to the regular bits here. It's about a 3-hour cook time. All right, so S for shield. I guess everybody's gonna know that, right? What's it actually called? Whole shield. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows that, so we're just gonna do S. We're gonna do S for shield. Down here. Shield. S for shield, guys. We'll figure that out. Yeah. Oh, so this is where you actually have to stand to deploy your. I need maybe an LCD there or something. I don't know. All right, we're gonna put the ventilator. Well, let's undo the texture just so we can see what we're working there. Oh yeah, we're all messy, guys. We're way messy. That gives you an idea of what you're looking at here. So this is all the cargo, evenly distributed amongst two here. Now, because they're ore and wood, I don't have to worry about weight distribution either. I guess if you were to do cargo, what I would do is I would probably combine this into one big 30K container. That way the weight was evenly distributed, so I didn't have to worry about balancing it every time I'm moving cargo. But that would be up to you guys, really. I think anybody else can just probably figure that out for themselves. I do feel like I should maybe put some cargo for the ammo here. Let's do that. Oh, I can't do that. Do that. Alright. And I could add it here, I guess. Let's do that. So let's open this up a little bit. I feel like I'm using the most of my space here. They're just blocks. Those aren't perfect. The generators don't generate. Oh, they do generate heat. Yeah, so I gotta. See if we can put these generators somewhere else here. Up here. Plus it'll look busy. It'll look like something spinning and stuff. Hey, Hud, what's up, man? How you doing? Build me a level 10 HV here. Alright, it opens that up for some more interesting stuff here. Let's we got this. Let's move this back one. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, sir. There's a lot of cool to mess with. Have some carbon here so I'm not adding to the weight or cost of this thing. Add some pipiness. Alright. What else? Vent. I still gotta figure out. Makes freaking sense. This is 2 blocks. Oh, I could just put the damn vent here and it would kind of make sense, right? Damn. Yeah, see, it's kind of doing its thing. Put a little, done deal. Alright, let's throw some oxygen in this thing and see if it. O2. It's done deal. Problem with this. Let's half one there, then we want to do a vent thingy here. Yeah, still not used to where all the shapes are. That's still like eluding. But yeah, it just takes some practice. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is let's just put a fuel tank and an O2 tank over here so that we give people a way to manually add to that. Because especially with mid-level and low-level builds, having access manually to the fuel tank and the other actually a big deal, because biofuel doesn't manually move over or whatever. Not manually, but what am I trying to... you can't shift click it over. You actually have to drag it over and stuff. It's just kind of annoying. Oh, like it doesn't work in the P menu, the biofuel. Which I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't recognize it as fuel that you could like add to or whatever, so. Alright, cool. So that gives us some more O2 and some more fuel. I usually like to do a quick reaction kind of O2 thingy, but this build doesn't really have any. I could just kind of slip an O2. That would look weird. I can't put it down here. Like I would put it right here, but this ramp prevents me from putting a block here. Allow me to stick out, so can't do that. This would be scurrying the pathway. Yeah, it's hard, man. You know what's hard about it is the fact that things are in different pages that kind of shouldn't be. So this and this are right next to each other, which is nice. This and this are right next to each other, which is nice. But when you start doing this, you have this and this, which are right next to each other. But if you want the other ones, you got to go all the way here, and it's here and here. Super annoying. Let me make my own custom page, please. Let me move the shapes over that I always use, and let me make a custom page. And yeah, if Alpha 11 is just that, sign me up. I'm there. Sign me up. Just skip a whole alpha and just give me that. Easy job, guys. Cause yeah, that's just right. Let's do a repaint here. Alright, cool. So that's a better use of the space. We got some more function on that side. We could add something over here. Let's make sure. Let's do a quick run through here and make sure I got everything. Alright, so lights. We do need lights in the cabin. Bridges. Plenty of RCS. I think I figured out exactly what I'm gonna put right there. Fucking passenger seat. I don't have a passenger seat. I didn't add one. I don't have headlights. I was gonna make a door. Hatches. With everything else. Alright, so those are the things missing. Let's do the passenger seat first. That's an easy win right there. And I was gonna put it in the middle, but this way, yeah, I just open this all up. And yeah, you just pop right there and sit down. Alright, we're gonna put the door in here so let's do this one. it's also, you know, it's fine. It gives you a nice. Let's test it again. You stand on this thing here, and you deploy your drone. Done deal. Now, if that's an issue, which sometimes is an issue for me, you just jump. Oh. And now it's too high. Jetpack. And oh, and yeah, jetpack. Yay! Yeah, so you can do that. You can do that as well. Either way, you're protected. And then, you know, if you feel like you need to close this little guy, there you go. And then just go about your business. Do your drilling, your mining, your gathering, your whatever. And deal. I'll have a lever for that I activate. It's that. So. All right, so that's that. We got the passenger seat. We got okay headlights. Lights, of course. Totally forgot about headlights. All right. How can we? Now the cool thing about headlights, go through. So while this is being used, see, I use combat steel. So that that's something else I didn't mention is that I have a layer of lag shot all the way through here, and then we have RCS, and all this center, where they're gonna be shooting the cockpit and all that, is all lag shot. Those are based cool. Reasonably well protected. Obviously not as heavy as like some of my, but you know it shouldn't be. It's I do want to use that a little bit more angle there. That was kind of a weird sharp angle. There we go. Alright, cool. Now we'll put the harvesters back on there. Alright, see, you still got your nice headlights there. Good deal. And then, hey, you don't get your headlights shot out first thing. Which is almost always the case. I mean, yeah, the harvesters will go, and then they probably will go, but whatever. Alright, so we got that. Now what else? The lights, the light. We'll do them there. Keep this a little bit lower light. We are going to have to do a motion sensor, so let's do that. Alright, put that there. And we are going to need to do another one for the actual door. We'll put there. No, not there. Actually, as close as possible. The actual door, otherwise. Can we get rid of this? We kind of can, actually. Yeah, let's put it there. Yeah. Because, you want it on the next block, that way, it doesn't actuate, like, way over here. And then that's just super annoying. It's annoying anyway, but whatever. So let's set this as a side axis, M for motion. Then we're gonna press P. That's gonna give us that, and side axis motion. On the other side, we're gonna do the door and side axis motion. All right. Now we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go devices, interactive setup, and we're gonna hold down Control Alt and see. We're gonna take it all the way there. Oh, one more. I do a block on either side. That's usually fine. We're gonna come out here. Oh, not that one. This side. Yep. All right, we're gonna do it all the way out. And we're gonna go below. Is usually what I do. If you are in the air for some reason, like sometimes I'll accidentally get out and it's still in the air. What did that happen? Oh, I did that thing. I hate it. All right, let's do it again. Down. I mean, really, it doesn't hurt all the way down. Cool. Boom. Alright, so that's it. You get out of the field. Get back in. Done. Now we're going to make this ramp also deploy. So side access, and I'm going to invert it so that it does the opposite. So... deal, and that goes all the way to the ground, which is so nice. Alright, so that's done. Let's do lighting. Lighting is this guy. Go over to here, we're gonna set lighting, motion. Just gonna go over here, grab this. I have half a mind to put the grow plot block. Oh, I can't on HV. I love those new grow plot lights. I wonder if they have those. Looks so cool, that grow plot light. I had even like a mini here. Alright, now we're gonna be here. I like doing this. Change says, yeah, it doesn't have to be much. Same thing over here. Here. Alright, now we'll just, oh, we still gotta grab this interactive. And we're gonna take it down one. As you walk in the door, you want deploy here. That's fine. Alright, so now we got lights. Boom. Turn on. Now I might do a color or something later. I'll figure that out once I get the texturing done. But for now, that's fine. All kinds of crazy, mazy, like, piping things going on here. There's a lot of piping things. A lot of interesting piping. Diagonal piping. Got like a whole way piping deal. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know if I'm using any of it. I know Spangela uses it all. That's a thing to see. But yeah, done deal. Shields in place. Ready to go. More color here. So yeah, it's weird. Like when I build an HV, like man, I don't want to put it down. I love building HVs. SVs on the other hand, ugh. Hey, cool. How you doing? We are building our level 10 hover vessel. The basically the direct descendant of the HMMHV. It's kind of legacy, to be honest. In order to fix this, Well, there's the thrust. I'm getting away from this thrust design. I would have to do way too much to make this thing work in Alpha 10. I want it. Don't get me wrong, it still works in Alpha 10. Nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't have a look. So, this one has 30,000 capacity. This has 5,000. For about the same cost. Why wouldn't you do 30? Oh, that's what I'm doing. All right. So what else? What else are we missing here? We got that. We got that. We got that. Locking pads, easy. Why is that happening? That's why I don't get. Oh, you know why? I know why. There. Alright, so let's look under this thing. I don't remember if I finished underneath it here. Yeah, I mean, we still need to do a little shapey, but little indent shapey just to make it look better. Oh, and yeah, this isn't done, right? I was debating on if I should put the hover engines out here, but I don't know, I think it's more stable there. Okay. I could put the one there and one there. Might be better. I don't know. I'll fly it around just now and see. Talking pads. Could be a better design. It's just it. I mean, it's riding level. Boy, I'd love some more side thrust though. I might have to sneak some more side thrust in here. Let's go headlights. Oh, that's right. They do have their own group now. I don't need to do that. We'll just come here. I'm not adding it to the build because that'll make it level 15. But if you look on the back there, I've given you a space in the back to add the drill. So you can either place a non-retractable one right on top of that D, or you can remove the 3x3 and place a retractable, which I would recommend. It's tucked away when you're not using it. So I've given you room for a drill, a multi-turret on the top, and an artillery turret on the top. And then also on the sides there, on the very outer sides of the back legs, you can fit 2 plasma turrets. And then, you know, you can replace the minigun turrets with plasma turrets. Yeah, this is meant to take you all the way to 25. Yeah, it's a good all around. I mean, the Matic's gonna be a little bit better if you want to attack like a whole bunch of POIs, but this thing will be able to stand up to multiple POIs, no problem. But it doesn't have as much frontal armor as the Matic, of course. But what do you want? It's level 10. Can't give you all that steel, then you'll be all pissed off at the custom. Yeah, this I like this. Honestly, I don't notice a whole much more difference, but it does kind of make sense on paper to have it more on the outer, balancing it. Yeah, for level 10, this is gonna do everything you need to do. Good directional change, but the left to right is a little slow. I like that brake though. You see how fast? That's because I have all that forward thrust. Or sorry, reverse thrust. I'm not even braking, I'm just letting go of the accelerator and it's slowing down. That's good in a situation where, you know, when you're at level 10, you know, you're half running away from stuff more than you're, oh, I've way deviated from course here. But, yeah, you're half running away from stuff as much as you're attacking stuff, so you need those brakes. But yeah, I kind of want a little bit more side. It's not bad, though. I mean, once you upgrade it, I'm sure it's probably fine. Bulldog. Remember, it's got to be a blade of some sort. Well, I mean, I guess my tanks aren't always a blade. Like the K bar. Oh no, K bar is the land assault, but this wouldn't be a K bar, I don't think. I don't know what I'm gonna call this. It's not a K bar. It's gotta be some kind of a utility knife. Yeah, see that instant? I mean, it just instantly hits these trees with these verticals. Oh, okay. Bulldog's a knife. Oh. I will check out that link. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I mean, it's plenty of RCS, plenty of movement. Acceleration's good. Head back over to the other. Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm happy with that. Well, yeah, let's stick with that. Let's clean up the rest of it. Oh, okay, thanks, Joe. Yeah, all right. I'm turning off signals because that's annoying. Alright, so this is potential for some fuel storage there. Let's add some more fuel. Isn't this a thing? Hold on. Alright, let's go on a cemetery, otherwise I'm gonna drive myself nuts. Alright, Jeff, catch you later, man. Thank you. Okay, so this is these are container extensions. So I can't really do anything with any of that. Hey King, what's going on, man? Yeah, I can't really mess with any of that. What is in here? So these are just blocks. Now I can't put thrusters up here because then it'll overheat when you walk up here. But actually, I kind of could put some thrusters there. I need more side thrust. It's driving me nuts. If I do that, and I do even small thrusters, it's something. Ooh, airtight. Are small thrusters airtight? No. Yes, they are. Hey Cheeky, what's up, man? No, they're not blocked. This is actually something that was expressed from the developers at some point too, that if they were gonna do that, then the transparent the non-airtight shutters would be acceptable. That just good now. Hey, Stargazer, thanks for that host, man. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that look. It actually looks weird there. Isn't it? Me? Huh. Let's flip these around. It's better. Yeah. Maybe just none. Oh yeah, man, I'm liking it. It is. There's a lot to work with here. Definitely enjoying it. Yeah, no, this is too much. Oh. Nah, that's not a thing. Good. Hey, thanks for that resub, cool. Yeah, there's no, they didn't do anything with the thrusters. So it doesn't look like that's gonna be a thing on this patch, which is, I'm not complaining. Does that just look weird and out of place? I don't know. Yeah, I just never, I haven't found a good use for this thing. Do that. like that, but that's technically blocking the It's technically blocking it. I don't want to promote that. Yeah, you gotta watch out too, because I don't want to block the Ritz last side either. I am 2 Gatlings short, but there's really no good way to do it. Because I got this forward thrust here, I don't want to do anything. Now, I do wonder if I should add some more forward thrust. I feel like it's good. I feel like if I do any more, then I'm just doing more for the sake of doing more. I'm not. And then you're just getting into a more expensive thing, right? So if you look at this, let's look at this. So far less, I mean, 220 on that one, only 160 on this one. 25 to 225. So all around, this one's got a lot more thrust. Of course, it's bigger. Hover glitch. I mean, I still don't put the hovered boosters on my build because I'm scared of the glitch. That issue where it would stop it. I guess it's not a thing anymore, but I haven't put them on since. It's kind of hokey too. I don't really buy into the whole hover booster thing. I never really use it. It's just not a thing. If you guys use it, I just don't. Is this HV's role assault and looting? It's yeah, it's a level 10. So really it's meant as just a full lived in HV. I mean it should do everything you need at level 10. So, you know, it's got the ability to put the shield. Level 15, you put the shield right here. But it's got everything in it. It's got 215. Oh shit, now it's not 15. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we removed some cargo. That's not good. Shit. Uh-oh. We need to figure out what the hell we did wrong. Alright, yeah, Yeah, I think it's when I added the fuel tanks over there. I kind of messed it up. So we're just gonna have to put some over here. I like that round number, man. I don't want to lose that round number. A nice number. Oh, I can't do that because of that. Fair. One more. Oh, one more even. Damn it. Alright, one more. Alright, back at 15. HV from Sky the moment you exit cockpit, only to happen multiplayer game, single player HV aloft. Yeah, that's a thing. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like even with this, I could turn off the power and it'll still stay up here. I don't know why I did that. Place the AI base. I wanted to put those things there, but see, for all the shapes that we have now, like it still doesn't really have that what I was looking for, which is like if you notice they gave us some shapes where you have like a left and right variant of it, which is really cool actually. Like we didn't really have that. Like, well, we did, I guess, for the RAM stuff. So like with this, you have one of these that's on this side, and you have one of these that's on this side. So that's cool. That way you can achieve like, the same or wider or whatever, right? But I want some middle block. Like if I had the same one but it was in the center of the block, that's what I need, because situations like this where you're dealing with this thing which is in the center, it would be nice to have blocks that could cater to that. The only blocks that we have that can do that is like the piping. So yeah, I'd like to put like that there, but if I do that, it's gonna be one block. Like if I did this, it's actually a whole block. See, because the block shows there, and it wouldn't land on the ground. It'd be cap. Damn, that sucks. See, if this whole thing was inward more. Actually, let's do that. It kind of looks like. Coffee's flowing. Mm. Might be different if you could craft the ammo for the AI turrets and sentries, but yeah. Yeah, build your own base, sir. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, I would never use a POI as a base. Just especially now, like with all the weird variables with the new base defense and them coming to attack your base. It's scary now. Like I am so looking forward to building some bases because, like, I'm not even building bases till I've played because I don't know how it works. I mean, I get how it works, but there might be little contingencies I don't know about. And I need to be able to build for that. So, like with the base, like they'll attack. They'll try to get to your core, and if they can't get to your core, they'll use a wireless device to hack your core. So obviously, you have to worry about perimeter defense. You have to worry about base defense. That's the most important thing. So it's it's just there's just a lot to account for with that. Yeah, yeah, I've seen them. Well, Spanish did a video as well. I mean, but they'll get harder and harder. So you look at like this is a base, right? So yeah, base attack Xerox. They're adding Polaris and Talon, but for now we have Xerox. My overall probability of being attacked is only 7.5%. So location, reputation, energy footprint, base size. Now I don't know if base defense is a something you gotta set when you initially start the game. I don't know if it's a toggleable thing. Toggleable. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I wasn't in symmetry. Mother freaking hell. Damn it. And Jet Set, he's not even here and I'm blaming him. Ah, okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, that could be why, because you'll still see it in the stats. But if you don't have it set, then so you would just have to adjust that in your sync. Go to where it says difficulty setting, medium or whatever it is. Just click on it, and then you'll see little toggles on and off to do like weights and volume and. All that. Alright. Oh, it's because I was. Default is off. Yeah. Default's off. Whenever they do things like this and experimental, or even like weights and volumes, is still a default off. So make all that true and have fun, man. But yeah, they do that so that other people don't get upset, basically. Yeah. I mean, I want to try all the new stuff. Some people are stubborn though. Some people don't want like the game the way it is, and they just want to play it. And yeah, new stuff. I'm down to try all the new stuff. All right, so it's looking all right. The other thing I need to figure out is what color scheme I'm going. Am I doing this? Or am I doing this? Oh yeah, it's kind of more this of shape and stuff, but really dig the dark gray and the black. Just, I don't know, it just does it for me. No, you don't have to start all over again. Just click on default, and it should be something you could just set. Oh, seriously? This whole time I've been I had all kinds of shit I was saying. So you guys don't know why I spawned this stupid thing. No, I'm sorry. I was explaining to Sadie. I was saying this is the first thing I ever built. Um, when I came back to the game about a year ago, this is what I built, and so don't feel like you can't achieve this. Just continue to work in the shapes and the blocks, and eventually you'll get the blocks to do what you want them to do. Instead of this, like I'm sure I had a point to what I was thinking this was gonna look like, and I just couldn't make the blocks do what I wanted them to do. But now when I look at something, I know what the blocks are capable of because I've used them so much that I can manipulate them to kind of translate what I'm thinking of in my head, right? So it's just practice. It's just practice with the blocks, just understanding what all these shapes do and how they combine, and once you get that, I mean, you could build whatever you can imagine within the confines of the shapes that you get, more or less. I've had issues. Like I tried to build the tumbler from Dark Knight, and I couldn't get the shapes to do it. Did not translate. So, yeah, I'm kind of digging this color. Damn, yeah, we're gonna have to do this color. All right. Ooh, God, it just looks good like it is. Like I don't even want to do another tone. It looks nice. It looks like this color is cool. Alright, we're gonna hit it with a dark as well though. Let's do a yeah, let's because of the transition I have there, it doesn't really work. When armor goes to 0, yeah, that's correct. Repair your armor. Yes, but you can only repair your armor 7 times, and then you have to replace it. Nice. Xerax is my favorite Batman. Well, sorry, Polaris is my favorite Batman. Second favorite is Xerax. It's good times. do some, that. Regular assault rifles, not great. Ooh, is that? Did they fix that? Okay, let's check this side. Oh, I don't know. Did they fix that, or is that just because it's another shape? I don't know. I'm not complaining. need a yellow. Like a... I don't know, I kind of like orange though. I'm just partial to that orange. Just looks good to me. Hey Nanu, what's going on? Oh. Oh, that's like a freaking dangerous. Hell yeah. This is like the darkest paint job I've ever done. Not liking it though. That. that's kind of in the middle of them. But that color's just sexy. So it looks, it's like metallic. It just looks. Ain't textured anything yet. Texturing's gonna make it pop. Yeah, you like it, Nine? Yeah. Thank you. Looking forward to the base reveal live. Not so much for digging it out aspect. What do you mean? Which base? What are we talking about, King? Oh, an underground base. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, if you're playing Alpha 10, it's a whole hell of a lot quicker to dig something out, so shouldn't be too terribly bad. We need new textures. Must have been in some. What did I call this? Oh, there you go. Give it a say. Whoa. Whoa. Why did that happen? Alright guys, so yeah. I think we're gonna stop it right there. I love the color. I'm not 100% sold on the color yet, but I'm about 70% there. I would love to do dark colors, but the problem is the lighting in this game. It affects how certain things look, and that's why I tend to do light. Cause, you can see the shapes more with the lighting versus the dark. But this is doing it for me. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. Yeah, I'm about maybe let's call it 70%. But yeah, I'm liking it. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at there. And tomorrow, like I said in the schedule, I am not gonna be able to do my 12 p.m. Eastern stream. So my next stream will be same time as tonight, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be working on this some more. So I will see everybody then. Thanks everybody for popping in. You guys have a great night. Take care.